Hey everybody. So, we have a VR for Ed. Congratulations, sir, on 5 years. Um, so as you know, we've done a lot of giveaways because we can. Um, some that weren't giveaway contests, some that were just gifts to people who we got enough clues. Carolina Rose called us out on it. And her VR for our current giveaway for our anniversary but yeah, she figured out that we keep little side notes on who likes what. But for our pipe, our Megamus Butamus Maximus, I'm gonna have to steal a page out of your book, but for good reason. I was very excited to receive this, and if Yusuf were here and not out camping right now, he would back up how excited I was to receive this. It is a new pipe. I just recently got from Smoking Pipes EU. It's one I never thought I'd get my hands on because every time I searched for it, there wasn't one available. And the brand was recommended to me by every artisan pipe maker who I had conversations with about the way I like certain things engineered, like their different choices they've made or someone else makes. And everyone said, you should try a Suge pipe. Well, I could never get my hands on one until now.
This one.
I don't know if you can. The buttons are all over my face right now, so I don't know if you can see it. Are you willing to take it apart?
Yeah. You talk.
So this one has a really cool feature. Katie's going to Vanna White for me. The base, which on this one is a Spider-Man logo, Spider-Man-ish logo. I'm not a giant Spider-Man fan. I'm not against Spider-Man, but the base comes off and actually becomes a cap if you need it to. It screws right onto the top of that bowl. But not only does it do that, but the bowl comes off from the base. And the base is a very large Falcon-esque, like reverse calabash chamber. And all of that is machined and threaded beautifully. And then that goes into a 9mm filter. But it's all perfectly weighted as a poker. And without the cap on there, although a little rough, it is totally clinchable.
Filter and all.
It's a tremendous smoke. Katie packed a bowl for me to have out of it today. And she said she packed it with spite because I'm so particular sometimes.
He always says, pack it more. There's more room in there. She packed more.
When I go for a drive, I like it to be packed firm. One, so that it doesn't blow around because I have the windows down. The car doesn't need to smell like my ashtray. But I also, when I'm driving, I can, take a deep draw. I can fight a little bit of resistance. And she packed it perfectly, and I had a good 45 minutes smoke out of it. It was great. That is my Megamus Butamus Maximus. There's nothing about this pipe that doesn't satisfy all of the little things that I look for in a pipe. Do I wish it had a bigger bowl? Yeah. Would that be easy to engineer? Absolutely not. I actually was looking for a long time for the Drew Estate version for the cigar company because it had, to my understanding, a 2-stage cap, and one of the stages of the cap would function as a windscreen for the bowl and not just a complete cap. But I was very pleased to get this, and for a very fair price. It did take a month and a half to get here, but that is what it is. It's no one's fault except the Postal Service. What do you got?
It was a long trip across the pond for it. This one is And of course, now that I'm going to talk about it, I forget. French Bulldog? Is that
I don't
its
know.
name?
It's a bulldog.
It's a bulldog of some sort. But this one I picked up at the Missouri Meerschaum 155th anniversary. Has a pretty blue stand. And it says bold. It sits on its side all nice so it can sit. But it's the memories for me. I like smoking it. I like the copper tube deal that it's got. Nice and easy to clean. Keep as clean as I'm going to keep them. The bowl's nice and easy to scrape out there, so it's just a nice, easy to use, easy to keep clean, but smoked it the whole way home. Smoked it with friends. Got to meet some cool people. I want to say, I don't think it's Alabama Piper, but I think he's from Alabama.
I need more information.
Yep, I do this. I blank. I get on the screen and all of the names and faces go. He told us the awesome story about walking into the door. The locksmith. He has all the clocks.
No, he's nowhere near Alabama.
No, not Alabama?
No.
I'm mixing everything up. Where is he?
Pipe Man, 1861.
Yes. No? Well, got to meet him and have some conversation. Got to meet John.
Thanks, Kirk.
Well, now I'm embarrassed. Now we need to go back and delete.
Nope. We're not deleting any of that.
Thanks a lot. Got to meet the folks at Missouri Meerschaum and go, what?
Sorry, I'm just still laughing.
Sure, all of that. It was our first show. It was our first hangout. And then we met a bunch of folks that do different shows and folks at the tobacco table. And my first time I ever saw Kirsten Pipe in person.
Yep.
Hung out with Nick the whole way.
We
Awesome
managed to
road
get
trip.
one after that.
Yep.
Which would have been it's a very beautiful pipe.
Hung out with Nick and John. Met Kirk. I still have that blend. He had put together a blend for one of his Civil War reenactments. I thought that was cool. Everybody's stories. So, I smoke this pipe. Think about hanging out, our fantastic weekend, our first experience in person with folks. Our awesome trip. Saw some cool shops along the way. You almost got a pipe?
Huh?
Or did you? At that one shop on the way?
No, I did not. I got blends. Did not get a pipe.
Good times. So, looking through all my pipes, that was hard to narrow down because that's what I like about a lot of them. Gifts from friends, things that have been fixed by friends.
Well, I hope that this works. And once again, congratulations on the 5 years. So that's a big deal. We know that you watched a large number of our videos. I think every one of our 100 Blends videos, if not a large majority of them, you comment on all of our videos more than I comment on half the videos I watch, because usually I'm driving with the videos on, and as they go past, I don't get to it in time because I'm trying to drive safely, and yeah, comments get missed.
And Bruce's mom.
Yep. But yeah, once again, congratulations, and we'll looking forward to the whole next year. You and the captain and the professor, as it were, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good night.